Hello, everyone, and welcome. It's Dana from davidanddana.com, and I'm coming to you live here on our YouTube channel. I do that occasionally to bring some quick training to you that will be available for you as you are building your businesses. And tonight, I would like to talk a little elevator. You know, if you've got a short amount of time to make an impression, you want to know exactly the right things to say to make the best first impression. That might be the only chance that you ever get to talk to someone that you're trying to network with. And so they've called it an elevator speech, or you may have heard it be called, your 1-minute commercial. You're selling yourself and you want to put as much information packed into a small amount of time so that you can let the person know who you are, what you stand for, and who you're looking to help. And so there's a great formula that I was blessed to have come across. One of my folks that's in our marketing system right now, she shared this very thing with me, and I am continuing to work on our elevator speech, our 1-minute commercial, and I wanted to share this with you. So grab a piece of paper. There are five pieces to this you will need, and you can create your own. Okay? So number 1 is greet who you are talking to by name and tell them who you are. Now, that seems kind of obvious, yes, that you would want them to know your name and you'd want to be friendly to them. Call them by their name. So that's always helpful. Greet who you're talking to and tell them who you are. All right. Now, the next, number 2, is to set the stage. Set the stage. And by this, I'm going to give you a formula. All right. So write this down. I, and then blank. And in that blank, you're going to put in an action verb. And I'll give you an example of this in just a minute. But I, blank, action verb. My, and then blank, target market. So you have to know who your target market is. With blank. So that's the benefit. And you're going to get specific. So you're wanting to create interest with this number 2 step. Okay. And so I will give you an example of what I have written here. Set stage. I would say, we give, so that's give is your action verb. We give entrepreneurs, that's my target market. We give entrepreneurs looking to 10x their results the exact blueprint formula they should follow to reach their goals without feeling overwhelmed. So that was my setting the stage. So we, instead of I, because David and I are together, we give, that's the action verb, my or our, or you can take out that, but you put who your target is and then what you're going to be giving them. So that's setting the stage. That's number 2. Number 3, and I want you to be specific here, but it's where they can find you. Where they can find you. If you're serving a particular area, perhaps like the Dallas area, where can they find you? In Dallas, or online, or in this neighborhood, on this street. You want to be specific because you really want people to know where to find you, right? Okay. And that may also open up their minds a little bit. If they're not in the Dallas area or in that neighborhood, they may know somebody who is. So you're already starting to get them thinking about where they can find you and who they might know in your area. Number 4, you want to be clear on who you're looking to meet. Now, this is a really cool piece that a lot of people leave out of their elevator speeches. But it can change. You don't necessarily have to have just one elevator speech, but if you do, this is the piece that probably changes a lot. Who are you looking for? So when you're talking to a particular, person in the elevator that you're trying to network with, maybe you know that they are a podcast host. All right. And maybe you're looking to speak or to get on some podcasts. And so in your number 4, you're going to say that you're looking to meet podcast hosts. And they'll be thinking, wow, I'm a podcast host. She wants to meet me. Great. Okay, that's number 4. And the 5th piece to your 1-minute commercial, your elevator speech, is a closing. And in that closing, you want a couple things. You want your name, your company, and something memorable like your tagline. Okay? I'm sorry if you're hearing the printer going. It's not me, but the printer happens to be here in our office. So I apologize for that. David is hard at work and he is printing something. So step 5, though, is your closing. You want your name, your company, and a tagline. Maybe it's the tagline you have on your website. Maybe it's restating a benefit that your company has. Something memorable, but for sure you want to end with your name. So if you are curious about what my 1-minute commercial is, it's still a work in progress. So I'm going to read it for you, and you just let me know how you think if I have followed off 5 pieces. Okay, and you can leave those in the comments. And certainly if you've never written your 1-minute commercial, be sure to reach out to me and let me know when you've gotten yours done. And I'd be happy to take a look at it and give you any sort of tweaks on that you might want. All right. So I'm going to read you ours. I haven't committed it to memory yet. That's kind of like the unspoken piece of this, is to try to write it in such a way that you can memorize it and you practice it and practice it and practice it so that you can get really good at it, because you never know when those opportunities are going to come up for you, when you might get in an elevator with someone, right, and want to share who you are, introduce, what you do. It may be somebody on the street, maybe somebody you haven't seen in a super long time. And they're like, well, hey, Dana, what are you doing these days? Well, you can just peel off your 1-minute commercial, tweak it up a little bit. So have those in memory, have it ready to go. All right, mine's not in memory yet, so I'm going to read it so I don't mess it up. All right, hello, fellow marketers. Or that's how I started, but I'll change that up depending on who I'm talking to. Hello, fellow marketers. My name is Dana Hagstrom. My husband, David, and I are online marketing strategy coaches and CEOs of Online Marketing Rockstars. We give entrepreneurs looking to 10x their results the exact blueprint formula they should follow to reach their goals without feeling overwhelmed or stuck. We retired to Mexico, where we run our business online, connecting virtually with people all around the world. We are very visible on social media, but you can find us simply on our website, davidanddana.com. That's David, the letter N, Dana.com. And we're looking for podcast hosts so that we can share our story with more audiences than just our own. And we realize that, you can't do it all yourself. And so we like to connect with other people. Our programs work for network marketers, affiliate marketers, coaches, etc. Well, my name's Dana Hagstrom. I'm a servant leader and founder of Online Marketing Rockstars. And you can find us at davidanddana.com, where we empower the home business professional with effective breakthrough strategies to boost your home business success. Thanks for your time. Now, as I finished that up, I remembered the thank you. The thank you is always important, and it is something that I forgot to say is part of step 5. You might even want to say it's its own step, because in this business, showing gratitude is so important. There's a lot of people out there that are trying to do the same things that we are, and that you are as well, and you want to stand out in some way. And when you can show gratitude, and when you can show humility, and when you can show just downright down to earth. That's what people are looking for. They connect with that, and you're a lot more trustworthy when you have that sort of persona, and you come across in that manner. So that's what I have for you tonight. Your elevator speech, your 1-minute commercial. If you haven't already, like this channel, hit the bell icon, because we're going to be putting out videos on a pretty regular basis, all of them geared to help you in your marketing. We all have our businesses. We all have things that we're trying to do to help people. And sometimes we get stuck. And that's what David I want to do. We have this mission to help people get unstuck, to find those empowering strategies that are going to work for you. Because what strategy might work for this person won't necessarily work for that person. And it takes a strategic thinker to figure out what is the best fit for you. And that's what David's best at. So get part of our community. Reach out for us if you need some more help. And we've got a great program that we are enrolling students in as we speak. So reach out and I'll tell you a lot more about that. We'll schedule a call and see if you're a good fit. All right. Have a good night. Have fun working on your commercial.